Hello.
Alright.
So because I'd finished Stratus in Boston last night, I was giving myself the evening off, like the late evening off, and so I played. I wouldn't have done this if I'd realized, but I played another CSM map just like on my own, and it turned out like it was like the only other fucking one.
Oh.
But it's actually kind of a good thing though because the end bit, like the end game of the level was the kind of thing where you just sit and wait and it takes a fucking year. So
Oh.
it wouldn't have streamed like it was fun up to that point, but it wouldn't have streamed very well. Where's my musics? Music. Here we go. Okay, so what we're doing first today is this cool one that I found. Basically, I've been grabbing Angry Tom videos, and like I'll watch him start playing the map and like, okay, this is cool, and then I'll stop watching and like write down the name of it. What are you? Tsukigo is attacking things again.
I mean, sorry, but you always stream at the time where I'm preparing my dinner.
Hooray!
This is clearly
You
your
have
fault.
dinner at 10 p.m. I think he's late.
Oh, by the way, so during recording, one of the things I was typing on, and actually thank God for this because I wouldn't have checked the recording that soon into it if I hadn't just like been typing to somebody. But my Israeli Transformers friend was like he was like, hey, weird question, do you want a Jinrai? And Jinrai is the Japanese version of Power Master Optimus Prime. It's a pretty legendary G1 figure. And I was like, kinda, depends on the fucking price. And he goes, you want one for shipping from Japan in exchange for doing a really, really simple paint custom for me? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. So I'm gonna get a Jinrai for like $20. which is ridiculous. Like it's absurd. Like it'd be it's the dumbest thing in the world.
By the way, do you want virtual hug for what happened with the recording?
There you go. Virtual hug indeed. Fucking. Is that Acno? I can't. Acno. Let's go with Acno, right?
No.
Okay, which one is?
Acno. Acno was Kaija.
That's the one. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Let's
Um.
go refuse to give their Discord name because it didn't count.
Let's go. Let's go. You should get in the call on my server. You gotta like react to get the role for it, and you can join. This is on YouTube, and you can just have fun talking with us.
Yeah.
I know this is really fucking disorganized, but fuck it. I don't care.
I have a love-hate relationship with TryHackMe. I love it because it's interesting, and I hate it because, oh my god, do I get stuck sometimes and the write-ups do not help. It's fun though.
Then Mayonnaise. Okay, we also want to just expand out here too, because of the way this works to an extent. Oh yeah, the first thing after we build the initial network, we want this. And we want just network, and I have very, very limited build options in this. So we're gonna, you guys will see how this works once it starts rolling. I only know the very, very basic bits of how it works. Oh yeah, we want all these on blue light. Blue white. Blue white. Blue white. Blue white. Light. Blue white. Okay, that and just expand up to. Actually, let's cover the map like I usually do, because I don't know how. Okay, whatever, that'll be fine. Okay, now we'll save that. Just want to rebuild that if I restart. Wait, save. There we go. Good. All right, is that? Swig of beer. Okay, let's go. So the way this works is that it.
Set the audio quality of your stream at 144.
What is it? What?
On my end, you should set the stream quality as 144.
I didn't do anything different. Is that different from normal?
On my end.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Also, you're streaming Top Chat and not live.
Oh, graggles. What is it? Interact. Live chat. Okay, cool. There we go. So what this does basically is that there's these things here, I believe, will spit out into these, like each of them is connected to one. However, these spinny biscuits, or it might be the spinny biscuits that do that. I'm not sure. What they do something, but I can also make them make anti-creeper. Okay, once I have this basic shit going, then I'll make a bunch of guns. I don't think I need to get guns quite yet. Here we go. What was the new Sam lore? Let's go.
What was what?
Let's go. Jones says, "Holy shit, new Sam lore."
It might have been the Israeli brand with the Transformers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not as. Oh, maybe that I have an Israeli friend. Yeah. I've mentioned before. Thule. I've mentioned before. He's got me some incredible deals.
You mentioned him on Guide Server. I don't know if you mentioned him in other places.
Yeah, I've talked. I'm friends with him for a few years. Let's see.
You know, Ali, sometimes people have random friends that you didn't know about because they're not part of the same circles.
Yeah, it can happen that way. It's crazy.
Whereas school, uni, school, work, uni, childhood.
Build,
There's,
build,
like,
build,
no
build, build,
random.
build, build, build. Oh, right, I need a factory.
Actually, no,
I'm
that's
dumb.
right. There's just random spaces. But like in real life.
Come on now. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I should have had the factory up, but I should be able to make the anti-creeper. There we go. Okay, so whatever the fuck this is, I don't know what it does. Build C-bomb. Right. What do you do? Yeah? How do you work? I don't understand. Okay, let me see. Maybe it's just doing it automatically? I don't know. I do want weapons, though. Well, 2 is the only one... You mean... Oh yeah, 2 is the only one that's side-scrolling like that. One was also top down like 3, and then like 4 is 3D. Like it's clear even for the first one that's what they really wanted to do with the game, was have it be a 3D game, because it is fundamentally a 3D game. Oh, even building all these at once doesn't strain me that fucking much. There we go. Okay, so it's coming out on these, but I'm keeping it under control, I think, for the most part. Okay, so okay, I shouldn't need that. I should just need this. Oh fuck. Oh no, I don't want that. Build faster. What are you doing? Oh, this is so bad. What are you? Go there. You made a bomb. Do the thing that I want you to do. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. These were in 2, actually. because you gotta keep some fire on these things. Like, my AC is nothing to sneer at, but look at all this, though. I've got some problems over here. Although this might be takeable. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Okay. Oh, because it's now starting to... Okay. Interesting. Loco, you know that you can be in the Discord call, right? Although in order to do that, you can't listen to music. You have to like mute the stream because otherwise none would make sense. But like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Music bots do exist. What you couldn't do is
Yeah, but I really don't like music bots. I don't know why they just irritate me. Oh god.
I always mute music bots because they're so annoying.
Instantly. And I know that the point here is that I'm playing music, but like honestly, you can choose whether to listen to the music or not, and it's just like that's just what I prefer. It'll help when I get
Hey,
these.
Theo. What are you doing?
Hello.
I can maybe take it back.
Hey. I was just curious what was going on. Figured I'd hop in for a bit.
Streaming Creeper World 4.
Yeah, I know you're streaming Creeper World 4. I was more curious what people were talking about in the call. Yeah. If you want a more accurate, like, linear telling of events, I saw the ping and then saw people in the call and then was like, maybe I'll join. I did not join without reading the thing first.
Let me see. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, look at that last fucking piece of Christ. I think I'll win at this rate, but I want that workshop back. There we go. Build more mortars.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Anyway,
It's Matthew.
Hello, Samuel.
Hey, Matt.
Kiko, are you cooking again? There is a lot of blue there.
Let's see.
Oh, Sam.
Yes.
We should absolutely figure out a worms thing. Because
A
I
what?
love that game more than I think.
Oh yeah, worms. Yes. Matt mentioned yesterday that it'd be cool to get a worms game going, and that'd be great. I just need to buy worms. I don't know if I can afford worms right now, but let's see.
I think it's
It's literally less than €5.
Oh, is it okay? I
yeah. If you
didn't look.
if
Yeah.
you buy the CD key off DDS, you can get it for not very much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I forget what the actual price is. That's it.
Come on. Actually, I want to just suicide some of these in. I know it won't. I know it won't do very much, but turn up the speed. Because I know those you can kamikaze those in, and they'll do something. But if this goes around, then I can get the workshop back. That should work. Let's see. Okay, let's go to transparent. You can still see the massive blocks everywhere. I'll go slower.
Sam,
What?
did you see Athena's message
I
in
do.
admin chat?
I do. Ooh, it's actually... Ooh, it's holding it back. It's holding it back. It might actually be holding it back. Okay. That'll be something. Maybe not. We'll see. But if I can get back over here, this is what I need most of all. It's not giving it up without a fight. Come on. Drain, you fucker. Drain, you fucker.
Theo,
Yeah.
you were in that school production a while ago. How did it go?
Oh, yeah, it went really well. Yeah, just overall very, very successful. Only speed bump was a cast member caught COVID the night before or the morning before the last show. We had to shift some things around, and the cast had to perform to masks that night. But other than that, smooth sailing.
Did they have an understudy?
They didn't have an understudy, but thank God they were a bit part. So
Okay.
pretty easy to just shift things around, redistribute a couple lines.
Okay. Yeah, damn. You gonna do something like that again in the near future?
I mean, not near future, but I'm probably going to be in next year's. I'm probably going to play piano again for next year's musical. I don't know, does that count as near future? It's like a year from a month ago.
I think for musical production that counts as near future, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, okay.
Nice.
I mean, I would be interested in doing it either way, but my music teacher also basically said I did a good enough job that I'm now contractually required to be in it next year.
Yeah. Okay, let's put it here. See what that does.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it was a really, really fun experience overall.
And maybe I'm misremembering, but I think you said you also helped with, like, you helped the singers study their parts. You didn't just play live during the performance.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
game
I
changer.
acted as a rehearsal pianist for the last 2.5 weeks of rehearsal.
So, with both of those experiences, would you say you enjoy being on the stage more or working behind the stage? Or is it both about the same but for different reasons?
Let's see.
I would say it was kind of the same, but for different reasons. I enjoy performing when I'm playing an instrument. I don't enjoy performing with my voice or like speaking or anything like that. But I also enjoy working with people, you know, on musical things. And it was really unique, I thought, to be kind of performing in conjunction with people who were on stage in a position where I wasn't like visible to anyone in the audience. It was something I hadn't really done before.
Who was the conductor for this piece? I'm guessing one of the teachers, but not sure.
Yeah, so we were a 4-person group. It was my jazz band teacher, his father, a school alumnus, and myself. He was kind of conducting and playing the bass at the same time, my jazz teacher.
Have you thought about conducting yourself? Because that's like a very common combination, you know, pianist at the shows and also helping people. Well, basically the term is repetiteur, helping people study their parts and all that, and also being able to, sorry, my food is escaping. And also being able to conduct a piece that is like a very common combination. Have you thought about that?
I haven't really thought about it, honestly. It's definitely an interesting possibility now that you bring it up. Yeah.
I mean, if you're interested in that, I'm sure you could talk about it with your teacher, especially if he says he was impressed anyway. Like, that sounds like something to support.
Yeah, I'll ask him about it.
Oh yeah, we just got this wrapped up.
Do you want to go into music when you're done with school, or do you want to do something completely different and keep it as a hobby?
I do want to go into music, yeah. Because of certain kind of physical limitations with... I have an inherited connective tissue condition, so it's unlikely that I'll be able to be like a performance pianist because it will be too physically demanding on my hands and wrists. But currently I'm looking into music education of some kind, not really sure in what capacity.
You're gonna become a high school band director.
That would certainly be something.
Yeah, but that's definitely something where being able to
There we go.
do at least, you know, conduct on a basic level is probably helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
So did that one.
I mean, I've been talking to my music teacher about this, and he kind of has been saying that in order to be an effective music teacher, you have to have basic competence in like virtually everything, and then you can have like 1 or 2 areas of expertise, but that general competence is the more valued trait there.
I guess it depends if you're a music instrument teacher or music in general.
Yeah, that's kind of like if you're just a piano teacher, then being great at piano, you know. But
I'm honestly not sure I entirely agree. Like, you should probably have at least basic theoretical knowledge of like what the differences and the requirements for different instruments are. But at the end of the day, I would say if you have theory down and can play 1 or 2 instruments that you can use to accompany someone, be it piano or guitar or whatever, then that should be fine for a music teacher.
Yeah, you like piano is non-negotiable, but like apart from that, yeah, that's but I concur with that. And like Like my dad, like, was a music theory professor, like, forever. Like, I know wherever I speak with terms of, it's like, he can play the piano and, like, the guitar, and, you gotta have that, and then you can just maybe have a few instruments that you kind of specialize in or whatever, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Piano is non-negotiable, and also the one that I have down, so, woohoo.
There you go.
So, my music teacher at school was that she played the piano, recorder, and bassoon, and she taught recorder and bassoon, and then in later years she dropped recorder but kept me on because I was like had nearly finished high school, so she was like, what the hell, it's just one extra people than otherwise. Which was nice because I didn't want to find another teacher who'd probably push me to do exams, and I was like, I've been playing this instrument for years with no exams. Do not expect me to do any good at like the technical stuff.
This is insane. This is fucking
I just learned how
insane.
to play Mamma Mia on the recorder, and the treble recorder, so, you know.
The standard, more or less, in the UK.
No, that's the descant. I would like the recorder up from that.
Okay. No,
And
I
also,
only
I
know.
never got the kind of standard recorder lessons because I moved to a school where they didn't do that, or a school where they did before we started the recorder stuff.
No, I only know what the requirements in Germany are, but if you want to be a music teacher, school level that is, for university, you, depending on what you want to do, you need either half a dozen instruments or none. But school level music teacher, you're required to be able to play 2 instruments, although singing does count as an instrument, and at least one of the instruments that you play has to be one that you can use to accompany other people. So that can be piano, that can be guitar, that can be bass. It cannot be something like violin, because you can't really play the violin to accompany someone while you're trying to talk and explain stuff. So there is like a list of instruments, and you have to play at least one of those, and at least 2 in total, but other than that, you're pretty much good to go. And the rest is mostly theory, being able to teach and explain the theory behind it.
One of my high school music teachers had a PhD in music. He was fucking overqualified.
Yeah, probably too few teachers around to teach music at the time, and then they just were like, yeah, we found a professor who's actually supposed to be retired, let him teach music.
Nah.
My piano teacher is actually also a PhD in music.
My dad's a PhD in music, but, you know, he was a professor, so you kind of need that.
Yeah.
One of my friends from high school, he was really into music. He could also play the piano very well, and he was interested in being a music teacher, but he he didn't do it because it was like too many requirements, and yeah, I think he's still not have to being a history teacher now.
A few new friends of mine who I basically met during the opera are going into opera singing, which is also fucking insane. Like, the requirements actually on the paper aren't that bad. You go there, you sing a piece for them, and if they like what they hear, you can study opera singing, which is great. The part they don't tell you is that there are, on average, at the university they're applying to, which is Cologne, on average 10 to 15 places that are free each year, so 10 to 15 people that can start each year, and around 300 to 400 people who want those places. So yeah, good luck. Unless you're basically an opera singer already, just on a less professional level, you are not becoming an opera singer on the through the official channel. It is just not happening.
Yeah, Jesus, that's very selective.
Yeah. This is why I'm glad I never went into music seriously, if that makes sense. Like, I learned to play because like my parents like you need to learn something, and then I enjoyed it, and then I told my teacher like I'm not doing great because like at peak ADHD, right? I would not manage that on top of schoolwork. But like I did do fun stuff, like I did used to record a CD at the end of the year of like various radio themes. It'd be like Disney or I think one was Mamma Mia. Apple 16, I think. I did Scottish and it was really, really fun and I'm glad I did it for like like Scottish music.
Yeah, so my secondary school had a special program where in grade 5, which is the first year of secondary school in Germany for those who don't know, you choose whether you want to continue on with normal music lessons, which is basically music theory in that case, or you want to learn an instrument. Specifically, our school offered violin, viola, cello, and double bass, or if you want to join the choir class and basically get singing instruction instead of normal music lessons. And you do that for 2 years, and after those 2 years you get a preferential waiting list at our local music school if you want to continue with your instrument or with singing, and if you're good enough you can also join the school band, choir, orchestra, depending on what you're doing. And that's really neat in my opinion, because it means that at very least for 2 years, without having to pay anything themselves, kids get the chance to just play an instrument, including an instrument that would usually be very expensive. Like if you want your kid to learn double bass, you either just grab around 2,000 euros out of pocket to buy a double bass and have your kid start lessons, taking the risk that after 2 weeks they might say, nah, actually I don't want to, and now you have double bass for 2,000 euro and no reason to keep it. Or you go to a school that just provides an instrument for free for 2 years, including classes for free, and just teaches your kid the instrument.
Yeah. So, not sure how it works at like normal schools, because I went to private, but like, at least at my school, you could do like, you couldn't do, well, as far as I'm aware, you couldn't do learning a musical instrument in place of music class, the subject. But like, and by secondary you had to do it in like lunchtime or free periods, not when you're in a class. It makes sense. So like, but my school offered all sorts of instruments. We had, we were like a couple of thousand, I think, total. There was a full orchestra, there was multiple brass bands, and like that groups. There were many string groups. There was like the fancy choir and the not so fancy choir and the uber fancy choir. Like, I can't remember the actual names, but it was like all sorts. And it just felt really intense because it's like, congratulations to Jane Smith with her.
Alright, let's go.
Grade 8 with distinction in violin or whatever, and he's like, and it felt very much like that. It was kind of like expected that you do grades, and of course you do really well, and you do and stuff like that. I just couldn't face it. Such a hassle. No, but like, to start with, the instruments were provided by the school, so like, or the music teacher, I'm not quite sure which. And then, but obviously as you continued, you had to get your own.
Yeah. I think in our case it was also because the part of the country that I live in has this thing called Jeki. Jedem Kind ein Instrument, each child an instrument. And the idea behind it is basically that every child, no matter the background, no matter how much money, every child should have the chance to play an instrument basically for free. And I think our school was part of that with this program. So basically they offered every student the chance to just learn an instrument if they wanted to, free of charge. But there are other programs that aren't tied to school that do the same thing here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the music lessons were weren't additional extra. Part of me wants to find out how much money total my parents were spending each year on my education, apart from like just generic school fees. And other part of me doesn't want to know because then I have a financial number and the amount of money they put into my life in schooling alone. And like, I do not need that. I do not need that information. Also, not random fact, 1 in 4 children are privately educated in Edinburgh. 1 in 4.
Is that because private education is cheap or public education is bad?
Neither. It's because there's a really high density of private schools in Edinburgh. So like, Edinburgh's one of the Edinburgh's capital, so it'll have like all the fancy jobs in it. Well, fancy by Scottish standards. Yeah, I always find that stat really weird. 1 in 4. But like,
How easy is it to open a private school in Scotland?
not that easy, I don't think.
So like you have to you have to be a really good school who like has certain requirements and stuff, because I don't know what it's like in Germany, but I know that in some countries it's very, very easy to just open a private school.
Yeah. Well, okay, technically they're called independent schools, but like everyone calls them private schools. Because like, I don't know, private schools are
I think private schools where I live are also called independent schools, but no one takes that seriously. It's a
Yeah.
private school. That's what it's called.
I don't want independent school.
See, in Germany both exist, because otherwise that would be far too easy. Obviously.
What's the difference in Germany?
A private school is literally private, so everything is paid for by the teacher, by the parents of the students. Whereas in an independent school, it is still at least partially funded by the state. It might be entirely funded by the state. It just isn't staffed by the state. In normal public schools, which is the majority of schools in Germany, everybody who works there, or almost everybody who works there, is a state employee, including all the teachers. And in an independent school, that basically isn't the case, but the funding still comes in large part from the state.
Right. So in Scotland, schools not state funded or done as private, as independent or private schools. Independent schools make specialist or special schools, elite schools, or special education schools. So that's independent schools currently educate over 31,000 students, 3,000 teachers. Those are represented by Scottish independent. Scottish can be independent schools, schools are inspected. Yeah, so like schools are inspected, so they've got to meet like a certain standard. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, 102 independent schools across Scotland. The figure, right, so educates about 4% overall of the Scottish population, unless you go to Edinburgh, in which case it jumps up to nearly almost 1 in 4, which is the highest proportion in the UK. Holy. Yeah. There are a lot of private schools in Edinburgh. Like, what is it? And there's high school on the left side. Right. Oh my god. So this isn't my school. This is just one of the schools near my school. This is like, you get the poshest school in the city, right? It's the most expensive. It's everyone just thinks it's the poshest. 28 grand for a day school. Not
That's
including all the
almost
other.
as much as an education in the US.
28 grand per. What is it?
This is like ultimate AC satisfying, by the way. This is fucking great.
What are the weird yellow lines?
What yellow lines?
Ooh,
Oh,
what is it?
oh, this is when a spore launcher launches an egg towards something.
Okay.
Yes.
The waves are very satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the cheapest private school on the list is 7.9 grand, and the most expensive is 28.
For what?
It just says day fees. It doesn't say if it's year or term. I'm gonna say. I don't know.
Probably
Right.
per year then.
Yeah,
I mean, genuinely, that's cheaper. That's cheaper than university in the US.
true, but like 28 grand to send your kid to prison. Mind you, that's the most expensive. My school is it's in the 30s. That's not that bad. It's not actually that expensive. I thought it was more. But nah, it's one of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically 8 because like got MAS and church now joined third, second. For some reason. Oh, they cost the same, that's why. But yeah, you got. It's one of the 7th least expensive private schools in Scotland. I think probably. The majority follow the Scottish curriculum, but they're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 using English curriculum. Oh yeah, that's another fun thing. The education systems are different depending on which side of the borders in the UK you live in. Those are like that for uni. It's cheaper for Scottish students to attend Scottish uni, Welsh students to attend Welsh uni, and horrifically expensive for English students to study anywhere. Actually, no.
Oh, airsac cauldrons. That's a thing now. Okay, let's
Why? So I just on the Wikipedia page, and it's like, yeah, here schools are ranked following the Scottish curriculum, or ranked according to percentage of higher education in 2009. Do they not have a particular number? That's 2015 for the English system.
Might just be that there is a new law, a new law in effect since 2010 that doesn't allow them to collect that kind of data anymore.
Possibly not. I might get it. Sunday time. Oh joy, my love. You just love paywall sites. No the time. No.
go. Overload. Overload. There we go.
So this is a user-generated level, right?
Yes.
Which would you say is more satisfying?
I don't know. There's a lot of dev generated levels. And there's a lot of user generated levels.
Based on your experience. God damn it.
Of the ones that you have played so far, which were more satisfying?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Out of all the levels you played, which one was the most satisfying? Was it dev or user?
I don't know.
Sam is refusing to comment.
I'm not prepared to make a call on it one way or the other. I've only just started playing this fucking game. What do you guys want from me? I've only been playing this game for like a couple of weeks.
You can play like 3 to 4 hours a night for weeks and weeks now. Hang on. Right. Okay, you started Creeper Rolls 4 13 days ago.
So less than 2 weeks, you bastard.
It's dropping back home.
I remember when AirSat cauldrons were still scary. Like in like the last level in the show, like, oh, the fuck is that? Now it's just like, oh, AirSat cauldrons. I have anti-air. It's fine. Oh right, actually I should have been doing this a million years ago. I should have done this like a million years ago. Let's see. Do that. We're gonna have some rain pretty soon. I tell you what.
You really love that rain since you figured out how it works, right?
Mm-hmm. I haven't used it too often, but this level seems to be kind of built for it.
This level is essentially just 4 rectangles that start out entirely filled with creeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes. And it's smiling at you. See, it's pleasant.
Yes. It smiles at you before it killed you.
It smiles at me before it fucking dies. This has no prayer.
By the way, it says that you can already rift jump. What was the actual? Sorry.
Oh, it's just like a reclaim. Almost all of the levels that I play have some like objective that'll let you beat the level if you want to, but I'm nullifying everything. Fuck that.
Okay.
I always get all the objectives, which is why I still don't consider that Hold'em level to be finished. The one that I keep trying. I haven't beaten that level until I've gotten all the objectives.
How difficult is it?
Extremely. I mean, I've tried it several times.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's very difficult. It might just mean that you don't know the strategy.
It's possible, yes.
Is there a specific objective that you keep failing, or is it just...
Yeah, it's the one where, like, everything comes in and kills me before I can nullify everything. God, look how fast I can build cannons, and it's like, I like how this level just doesn't let you use mortar sacks. That's kind of funny.
You know what you should do next?
What?
Make a level yourself that
No.
has everything that you wanted to have in a level.
Nope. I'm not making any fucking levels in this game. That would genuinely take up way too much of my time. I am playing content that other people have made. I'm not interested in making the content myself for it.
That is perfectly valid.
Sir, there appear to be things flying around everywhere.
Yes, there are. That's the point.
And they're dead.
Yeah, that was also the point. I'm kamikazeing them in. To make that number go down.
I managed to get an insta-monkey of every type other than a monkey village. I'm still salty by that. I'm not going to spend... I'm not going to buy one, I'm just going to try and like, get one as the reward. Don't know if it's possible, but I'm not sure. This level is ugly.
Here we go. Rockets!
God damn it.
The overhead perspective is kind of trippy, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
In the mini-map in the bottom, it looks a bit like the Cookie Monster.
Mm-hmm.
want to see how far I can get with the start monkey.
I got a plan for Max Salvo. I think I know what I did wrong last time, because it just converts everything in a vertical column, and I needed to do it like on different parts, on the deepest parts.
I am going to crack my ice cream. Tell me whether you can hear this.
Yay, you cracked it.
It's like a special sort of ice cream that's encased in caramel from all sides, so you need to crack it open to actually eat it.
I think, yeah, more of these does make this go faster.
What's your policy on speeding up the game?
I have already sped it up. What do you mean?
I mean, what's your policy on it? Like, do you do it whenever it's helpful, or only after you've reached a certain milestone, or?
I do it when I feel like it's going to, when I feel like I'm not gonna, like, miss stuff.
So, when you feel like things are moving at a slow pace, or you don't have to actually do anything for a while, then you just speed it up.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm the board. It's just okay. Yeah, this is the key to getting rapid rocket launches off. That's it. What singularity does? I don't remember.
By the way, Sam,
Yes.
can we talk about the fact that Elden Ring doesn't call the body types for the characters feminine and masculine, but instead slender and muscular? And clearly they think that's a good thing, but really it's just worse.
I don't know. I don't have deep-seated feelings on that particular issue. I never know what character creators are wanting, you know, like what proper nomenclature is or all that stuff. I don't even know.
I mean, they're presumably doing it because they don't want to call the body types feminine and masculine, which I guess is fair, but also if you're not gonna include a third option, then why bother anyways?
I don't know.
But then it's just really confusing, because if you want to pick a slender body type, you know, slender is a body type that is not gendered. But if you choose slender, then your character has boobs. And there is no way to get rid of the boobs. Like, you can go into the...
Basically being random female, that's not actually worth changing anything.
Yeah, but like, the weirdest thing is, it starts out with choosing type A or type B as your body, and at that point type A is a masculine body and type B is a feminine body, so you think, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then you move on, and then a later thing that you select is whether the body is muscular or slender. And if you choose slender, then your body just randomly grows boobs, even if you chose the masculine type first. And there is no way to get rid of the boobs aside from choosing muscular. So basically all it's saying is we're still giving you either a feminine or a masculine body, but also if you want a masculine body, it has to be muscular. And if you want a slender body, it has to be feminine and have boobs.
You might be doing something wrong. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. You've always been able to go like slender or muscular with both genders.
Sam, I went through that process less than 24 hours ago. It is accurate.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And I mean, you can go into the advanced editing options and change the body itself, like make different parts wider or thinner or bigger or whatever. But if you chose either body type B or a slender body, then your character has boobs. You cannot get rid of those. You can make them smaller or wider, but you cannot remove them. And it's like, why?
Can't you just make the muscular body like more? I don't fucking know.
If you're gonna do one is like male female, you might as well just have options for like breast, no breast, muscular, not muscular. Like you should have like full option. You shouldn't just go.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna have two options, and the options are thin person with breasts and muscular person without breasts, I mean, okay, but then why give 5 different options that all lead back to those same 2 results? Just make those the 2 options and have people pick one of those. Just why?
I think I can retire snipers now, actually.
Also, I'm assuming you play a female character anyway, so it probably doesn't matter that much to you, Sam.
Yes.
But yeah.
That would be accurate.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's still very annoying. I understand that it doesn't apply to you, but it is very annoying.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect me. I'm just saying, like, I haven't thought about it. I don't have a formulated opinion on this, and I've been drinking. Leave me alone.
Or here's an alternative: drink more and formulate an opinion.
Yeah, maybe later, at a later point in time. Let's see. This is my chill out mode.
What are you drinking, by the way?
Beer.
Can I get that in a bit more specific?
One of Shiner's IPAs.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very good.
That is nice.
I'm probably gonna die. One tower can't earn any money. Extremely limited upgrades. With 1 life. And I'm dead. It's a camel balloon. Rip. I lasted a whole 2 rounds.
That just reminds me of cells growing in a lab, you know,
Mm-hmm.
cell cultures.
You're back.
Are you a... Sorry? Are you aiming for anything specific or just trying to randomly distribute everything?
Oh yeah. Um, I'm trying to talk to one of my friends who I meet up with, and I'm vertical climbing with me. Good night.
Back for a moment. I'm doing some shit. Let's see. How you looking, friend? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, let's pause this. Let's run a train on him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at it. It's all happening at the same time. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. This is gonna be awesome. This might actually be an insta-win. Like, it genuinely might be. Because look, I mean, like, look how many I can stack. Like, this is ridiculous. Let's actually do this. What isn't covered? Ridiculous. Let's see, just to see what happens with, like, just that many. You motherfuckers. Alright, well, yeah, that was... Okay, hang on. Let me do that. Let me just pillar over there.
Confirm tacos.
Holy shit. That's incredible.
Yup.
Oh, I didn't actually overload that one. There we go. I'm defrosting some meat in the microwave. Probably wants me to turn it. Hang on. Also, Logan's making some sneezes.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay, boy. I think it's okay. He's just doing a little sneeze. Fuck you. Okay, one more for today, and it's a fun one. Look at this shit. Look how cool this is. Look how cool this is!
Nice. It looks very organic.
Yeah, I love it. I like this where it's like everything is arranged for me. It's cool. Okay. Okay. Turn the media. Did I cancel the factory? I didn't mean to. There we go. There we go. Okay, and I think I probably should expand into here if I can. That might be far enough, actually. No, yeah, I need to start flattening that shit if it's gonna actually... Let's terraform you all up to 5. Well, I'm gonna lose all this shit. Oops. Fucked up. Flatten those spikes down. I'm not going to terraform the fortress itself because that's like kind of it's just too awesome, you know. Okay, what's up the miners? I bet if I terraform that down, actually, I can get another line in. Let's do that. F3. See if that works. And before we set it go, I want to check out the meat again. Let's do this shit. Okay, there's more there, okay. Cool. Let's do that. What is this now? Ska for sure. No
I mean,
question.
you don't have a trumpet, but I'm gonna count any wind instrument, so that's fair.
I have a trombone, and also my voice is a wind instrument. Fuck you.
The world is fucked and I'm pissed.
So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
would have.
looking
That's
for
how I would have
trying to
pegged
give a
Allie,
shit.
frankly.
I am. Hang on, let me find the guides somewhere. So martial arts is the world is fucked by a fun unicorn that makes it everyone's problem, including my own. Goth punk, the world is fucked and I'm pissed, but I do have this flower and that's nice. Goska, the world is fucked, but trumpet music is sexy. The world is fucked, but I have the gift of hands and I'm gonna make that everyone's problem. It's bagpipes. Run to someone on the server who wasn't me.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, I know.
You would think it would be. You really would think it would be.
No, it wasn't. It was Mara. Steampunk, the world is fucked, but gears and steams are cool and Victorian vibe. Dieselpunk, the world is fucked, but trains.
But trains.
Cyberpunk, the world is fucked, but lasers. Yeah, just search Yeah,
Actually, I want to flatten that too, because
yeah,
there's no reason that should be a
that's courtesy of the guide server.
Where is it?
Memes.
It looks so much more intimidating in 3D. Look at it. Christ.
Yeah.
Boom! Boom! Fuck you! Album cover! Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. That.
Okay, so... Okay, what I want to happen is this. In the short term, let's make these two terps. I'll go run in Metro Prime again. Let's see. Okay, I'll make these two terps. That. Let's cool it for a second. Well, actually, no. We'll put that there and put that there. Honestly, I don't know if that makes it much. That does make something of a difference. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that there for now. Oh yeah. Nearest first. Nearest first. Nearest first, yeah. Nearest first. Maybe fuckers not on newest first. Nearest first. Nearest first. Cool. And can I do this? I can. Cool. That paid off. Excellent. Okay. Back there, there. There and there. Let's also do this. Actually, no. No, I don't want to do that. I'll do this. Yeah, that's not getting me anything. Here and here. Go. There we go. Okay. This is going to be excellent. And oh, this is shattered land. It's going to lower itself. Okay, well, I'm going to lower it faster then. Oh, it's going to break down and overflow. Okay, all right. New tactic. Any more of that? Do I need any more of that? Fuck you, Terps. Fuck you, Terps. damn it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's melting the temple. Okay. That's super interesting. This is very interesting.
Good interesting or bad interesting?
What?
I mean, there are different kinds of interesting.
Yeah. This is this. Let's get this going. How does it look from the side? This does look incredibly favorable from the side, but let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's start doing this. Okay, that doesn't quite cripple me, so yeah, I can keep the blue light production going. Oops. Cool. I think I can do even more. There we go, okay. One thing I try not to do actually, Skiko, is speed up when I'm in the red. Back to the green though, so let's speed it up. Let's go forward. I believe it is overall forward trend. missile situation. Okay. That it might be safe to do this. Maybe, depending. We're up in a loss now, but blue-white, that is an upturn. Oh, okay. No, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so if I can just make it work for a little bit there. If I can nullify you. I never knew you could overload nullifiers until the last map I played.
You definitely keep learning in this game.
I do.
I really dislike this one. Honest.
You what?
BTD6. It's one of the more, it's like the expert or advanced, whatever the highest character is.
I can't really understand what you're saying.
BTD6 is evil.
Something is what?
BTD6 is evil.
Ah, yes, it is. No, yes, that is definitely evil.
34 with 10 lives left.
No, yeah, it's unacceptable. God, earning miners gives it gives such dividends. It's crazy.
Turn 40. I defeated it. I may or may not have had to like hit continue many times and spend a little bit like $20 or everything. Then whatever that currency cost. But I did it!
You did. No one can take that away from you.
Alright, it was an expert level. Alright. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 maps left, and then I've completed every map on easy. Ugh.
Okay, we're stable on energy again. And let's, actually, okay, I don't give a fuck about build speed anymore, so I can release that one. Cool, there we go. 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 Now then, let's do this. Because now that I've learned how to use rockets... Should be okay, just barely. Okay, so by covering all this with refineries, I've actually prevented the ability of the Green Arm Mother to make green crystals. So I'm going to do this instead. Okay, so There we go. Okay. I do wish you'd go faster than ×4. Whatever, we are vibing.
I think much faster than ×4 would also be different to follow. Would be difficult to follow. Like you wouldn't be able to actually tell what's happening anymore, and you might miss something.
Well, not if it's like, not if it's in this like a stage of a certain game map where it's like, oh, everything's gonna happen very slowly now, like this right now. You know, like if this was twice as fast, I would still be able to follow it. We're almost at our first salvo point here.
Victory!
Hooray!
Come on, let's see how far I can get next time. Probably not far. I like maps where I can set up a sniper monkey. where I can set up a sniper monkey, I am screwed.
All right. We got our first launch. Eight, 9, 10. 16, because 16 to the full launch. I think yeah, 16. Okay, so. Okay, that wasn't super effective. I want that. I want this. Let's rebuild that actually. Fuck it. Go. Okay. I have Berthas. I didn't realize I had Berthas in this. Well, okay, I'll build some after this round.
We're in 75.
almost done here, folks. I can't believe both of you are still here. That's ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous.
I'm playing BTD, so like I'm barely paying attention to the screen. I'm really.
I can barely hear what you're saying.
Oh my god,
Like, genuinely.
I'm playing BTD 6. I do not give a shit.
Yeah, so it's just you're just chill regardless, yeah.
I'd be up at this time anyway.
This has just kind of turned into Sam plays games and streams it while people just randomly hang out with him.
Yeah, which is honestly the point, so there you go. That's actually going to be incredibly hard to nullify. Holy fuck. Okay, let's make a plan.
Got to run NTA with my grades and Magic Monkeys. That was fun.
Hallo, kann ich 2 Brötchen haben, bitte? Ah, do I detect some notes of the Anglophone in your German diction? Englisch ist mein Muttersprache. Hey, English speaker, ja? Ich will Deutsch sprechen, weil ich muss mein Deutsch verbessern. Ah, you want to practice your German? Of course, that's the right thing to do. I use any opportunity to practice my English with English speakers. Oh, see, yeah, aber my English skills are really very basic at best. It's quite embarrassing, really.
Can I just have 2 bread rolls, please? Me and my friend are going to the park to have a picnic, and so we just...
My friend and I. What? When you are the subject of the sentence, the personal pronoun is I. Oh, yeah. No.
I only just then realized that was going to be on the stream, but whatever. These streams don't matter. That's what I'm really picking up from this, is that these streams don't matter, which is the best, honestly, position to be in.
Yeah, I don't feel that that's what most people come for, no.
Yeah.
Probably should have switched to my better headset earlier in the night. I really couldn't be fucked because that meant going into my bag. And that's effort. I need to make my coffee for tomorrow.
was up. Like, oh, this has gotten so full that it's now just, like, flowing down into there.
I feel like your way of playing this game might not be the most representative of how most people play it.
It's possible. I might be done with Creeper World 4 for these streams, honestly. There's like other shit I can do instead. I think, next time maybe I'll try hooking up my controller, maybe just play like Shantae or something, I don't know, we'll see. Rift Jump. Alright, well I'll see you guys later. I'll probably watch more Nightmare Time with Theo later, but yeah. For now,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow and